Is not San King Gomez versus Stalacy. I'm going to change that title real quick. Got Banka Cola versus the return of Alien Mana Banana. Return of AMB versus Banka Cola Game 3. The first two games were cast by Ruskull Gaming. God bless his heart. He was only available for 3 games, which is what we scheduled originally, but of course we had the schedule change with teams dropping out, so he was unable to do 4 games. So I will be casting Banka Cola versus the return of AMB. Let's go.
10 seconds.
And AMB immediately banning the cheese. No Lycan, no Brood. Get the zoo cheese out of here.
Seconds remain.
And Banka's taking their time with this one. They picked the Undying ban pretty quick, but they're taking their sweet time with this one, including burning through Reserve on a first phase ban. That's unusual.
Dyer's turn to pick.
They end up going with the CM. This possibly is telegraphing an Enigma. CM is a common lane counter to the Enigma. You just press Q on the Eidolons, and there you go. I heard in Game 1, although I was busy at the time, I heard in Game 1 that they picked a Gyrocopter. I assume it was against an Enigma, and they lost on Banka. So I would think that they have that Enigma lane matchup for Maloy like very strongly in mind. And AMB also digging deep into their reserve time on the first pick, which is, I mean, they may not have expected a CM ban, but it's very unusual.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Marcy, standard first pick 4 position.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant must choose. Dyer's turn to pick. Visage.
We have the Primal Visage lead. This is interesting because Banka had Primal banned against them the entire time first phase in the previous tournament. Well, except when they got it, they destroyed with it. They have it on mid and also on 4. This is one of the few teams that is unusual in that they are very willing, like not just, you know, they can flex it if they have to. They're extremely confident in flexing this Primal Beast to 4 position. We'll see if they bust that out here. That's a first phase DP. Yeah, Alien Mana Banana likes this Death Prophet hero, and they first phase it just to make sure. It fell out of the meta during TI, but before TI it was mostly an offlaner. But it's the natural role for that hero for most of its history has been mid, and AMB played it and looked pretty good earlier in the series.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
That's right, Russ. Game 3 hype. Sorry, you could not finish off the series, but I'm here to. This is some Jesus take the wheel shit. I'm here to take it from you, buddy. It looks like they have TB and Lena, so they're going spread shot with their bans. They're probably targeting particular player hero interactions they don't, or not but players who play certain heroes very well. TB is pretty strong right now, but he's not a. I mean, it seems like they're okay against TB right now. Marcy and Death Prophet both fairly good against TB. Even with his high armor, Death Prophet just shreds that hero, even with BKB. That's his main problem against DP, I find. As long as DP gets an early plate mail, that matchup feels somewhat favorable for her.
5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's ban.
Banka is correctly so terrified of this cheese. They're banned the Lone Druid and the Arc Warden. So AMB used their first phase to ban the cheese heroes of Banka, and Banka turning the tables back on them because the safe lane for AMB is an extremely cheesy play. He loves Arc Warden. He's got Lone Druid in his pocket, obviously, and 3 or 4 other pretty heavy cheese heroes. So I'm not surprised they're using their second phase bans on this.
Radiant's turn to pick.
This man's Faceless Void. I mean, the hero has, like some others at TI that kind of fell out of favor out of nowhere, Void pretty much disappeared during the main stage, but I mean, this hero is still strong. It just feels like it wasn't fitting the tempo of most of the better teams there.
10 seconds.
And while these teams are very, very good, I mean, these guys are all top-ranked players on both teams. Banka Cola, the ranks are a little lower on Banka Cola, but that's because they are from Europe, and ranks mean a lot more over there than they do here. So these teams are both extremely good, is the point. And they're not quite on the tier 1 level, but I'd say like tier 2 or tier 3 or whatever. And so the meta doesn't quite follow. Like, there's an extremely specific meta established at TI, and it doesn't flow down like it used to anymore.
Dire must choose.
Silencer.
This has been a staple of even at the Last Chance qualifier, a staple of the Eastern European, the Russian teams, has been Silencer. And they love this hero, and they also fear it. I remember Banka Cola last time banned it in the first phase like twice, even with no Enigma. They just don't like... that region values this hero very highly, and more so than like in the NA or and SA games, that hero was just like ignored some games. But Banka will almost always address it somehow, and they pick it up here.
Dire must choose. Radiant's
Sky Wrath Mage.
Legion Commander.
All right, and I apologize. I forgot about the when I did the pre-show, I was forced to turn off the delay. I'm going to turn it back on. Stop streaming. Start again. Be right back. Turned. Sorry about that. When I host the pre-show, I turn the delay off, of course, so I can, if there's teams in the chat or whatever, I can talk to them. But in this case, we need the delay because we don't want cheaters. And none of these guys would cheat at Farce. Oh, okay, never mind. They will cheat because there's a Huskar. I mean, they have some solutions for that. I mean, DP physical damage is surprisingly good against Huskar, and the life drain allows you to tank through all the fire spears. And Legion Commander, yeah, LC plus DP can kill this Huskar for sure. But I like the gumption of these teams just to go for something like Huskar, especially not final pick either. It was final pick in the second phase, but they're going to ban 2 counters, I assume.
seconds. It is Dire's ban.
They're banned. Yeah, Bloodseeker's solid. Well, I say solid. It's fine against Huskar. Like he likes to be low on HP. It just gives you tons of, it just gives you tons of attack speed and move speed.
It is Radiant's ban.
He benefits specific. It's a counter synergy. Benefits specifically from having a Huskar on the other team. So not a bad ban. It's mobile mids, meanwhile, from AMB, which is interesting because they have several excellent solutions to all of these super mobile mids. They have Skywrath Silence, they have the Marcy Rebound, which for the cast, I mean, unless you're very, very fast, and Banka's on like 200 ping or something, nah, not that much, like 130 ping. Unless you're super fast, the rebound can hit you if you cast it from falling. And of course, Blink Duel is instant. So they have the control for these mobile mids, but they're still very worried about them anyway, which I think is interesting. They're going to go with the... Hey, that hero was ignored. Another hero that fell out of favor at TI, but I mean, it's still, again, this is not TI. These teams are good, but it's not TI. It's still strong.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Last pick, Banka. Ooh, they like this Chaos Knight hero. That's interesting, though. Is it going to be an offlane CK or an offlane... Hold on. Offlane Visage. CK is... Ah, I see. It's the 4 Primal Beast I was talking about. That's right. Support Primal Beast, mid Huskar, and safe lane Chaos Knight. Interesting. Meanwhile, nothing out of the ordinary coming from AMB. As suspected, it will be the AMB Death Prophet, and FCR will be playing the Shadow Fiend. And B-God is here. This is... I did not mention this before. AMB had a stand-in for their first 2 games. It was Flugos, and he is gone because their regular player, B-God, aka Braden, is back. So we'll see how this team performs with their... I guess he was back for game 2, wasn't he? Oh, okay. Well, they won that game, so maybe they'll win this game too. Nice. Here we go, boys. Game 3. Neither of these teams will be eliminated, but this is the #1 seed decider between Banka Cola and the return of AMB. Both of these teams are very good. They looked very closely matched in the previous 2 games. This is going to kick ass. Let's go.
Prepare for battle.
Aló. Aló.
And I'm back, doing some admin stuff. We got, because I was hosting the other lobbies, I got pulled in here. Now I got to cast these games, but no one else was going to make that lobby. It looks like they're both going to smoke past each other. They're going to, or not smoke, but rather walk. And I'm getting questions again. Admin stuff, one sec. There's nothing happening, come on.
30 seconds and counting.
Yeah, no engagements here. Just DMing some folks, boys. Looks like it's gonna be an even 2 for Toon Rune Exchange. I like it zoomed out. Do you guys hate it? Like I had somebody tell me that they don't like it. I really enjoy the zoomed out view. You get to see more of the team fight. And Dota's such a even there is like the whole like glance value LOL meme that came about for some of the new sets that are crazy. But like the glance value in this game is really good actually, and you can kind of tell what's going on from even this far out. I feel like at least. Maybe I'm different though. As Marcy will be actually the support in the top lane. 5 Marcy is pretty uncommon. It's not unheard of or anything, but not super common either. And this mid Huskar DP matchup it's interesting. I think DP was a lot better in this matchup before he got the the inner fire. But now that he has Inner Fire to secure CS, I think it's probably Huskar favored. Oh, more IMN stuff. Teams want to break, but there's no break between games, just between series. Da, 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 da. They get, what, 10 minutes? Yeah. Well, if they're eliminated, this team's eliminated, then, you know, what are you going to do? As in the bottom lane, we've got Skywrath is just mangling this poor silencer. Are they going to make a go on this? They have the curse, but not enough damage. As they do, yeah, they have conk shot, but I mean, there's both sides are fairly low, but they don't have kill damage. As oh, hey, my stream's online. As I predicted. Let's go. It looks like yeah, they're getting stuff aired on the courier. And I should why am I buyback status on? CS. It looks like the Huskar is actually yeah. DP's still doing pretty well in this matchup. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of levels in the spear, so that makes sense. He's just getting clicked actually. He's got he has another Siphon, actually. This could be first blood. He turned around for a second on that game, but he barely lives. And now he's going to start regenning, and that was potentially a costly mistake from DP, although there are double runes up. And now the Huskar attack speed's starting to build. He's going to be able to deny like that. Double deny instantly right in front of her face. The big CS surprise, I think, is, I mean, Visage has like very low base damage and can be a poor laner, but man, the 11-6 against 4-1 is tough for Melee. His real power spike doesn't come until after the laning phase, so it's not the worst thing, but this is problematic for him for sure. If anything, for the XP, like Shadow Fiend's 3, he's like only 2 3/4. They have a significant experience lead as he continues to rack up the denies. Huskar, I mean, Huskar's he's always gonna be low. It's always gonna trick me into looking at the HP bars at the top, thinking, oh, there's somebody low in the mid lane, but he's always gonna be fine for the most part. As Elsie, he does have the point in the purge, but yeah, he's not using it probably correctly. As mid, yeah, again, he gets forced back, but the regen's so fast, it almost. I mean, it's not bad from AMB. He's sort of figured out how to measure his distance at this point from the Huskar. Not literal distance, but like he pushes him back long enough they can get his own CS. He doesn't get like power denied by this Huskar attack speed. But he understands now that he is not and should not go for the kills. SF's low top, but he's going to be okay unless they get the Onslaught, which is on cooldown. Melee with the Soul Assumption, one of the most powerful level 1 nukes in the game. It gets pretty strong. It's like 300. Yeah, if you get max, it's 300 damage to level 1. Ridiculous. Oh, he did not. I thought maybe he had an inkling of. Oh my! Napkin gets the kill bottom as Watcher gets the trade, but that is a trade that will definitely favor Alien Mana Banana, especially if they get a double kill with double experience on the Silencer. That is +4. Nicely done, Watcher. Everyone dies in the offlane except Silencer. So yeah, DP's going to go again, but I think he can't get this kill. Oh, he can! He's just dead. That game is dead. As Alien Mana Banana making the big outplay, as he might die to the creep. Oh my god, did that uphill miss? I believe that uphill miss saved him from the rage creep. My god, what a close call. As there's an Onslaught top, he's going to trample. He's going to come back for the Marcy, but the Dispose. And it looks like this fish is in big old trouble. And Raze has come out. That's going to be 2 kills. Almost certainly. Yeah, there it is. The walk down. The right clicks. He's dead. FCR with a double kill. And meanwhile, in the that's 3 dead across the map from Banka Cola, by the way. In the bottom lane, Aeoni's only level. He just hit level 4 at 5 minutes. So this is a tough lane as well. It's starting to... Oh, and he pops Exo. He wants to go on this Huskar. Here comes the Marcy rebound from Fall I was talking about, but she misses. Skywrath is there to clean it up. Does not need to hit spells. Does not need to be there. Go back top. Go help the SF. There won't be much tower damage out of this Exo, but I mean, that's a good kill. Huskar died twice in the first... Yeah, the first 6 minutes. That's really bad. Huskar is a much more momentum-based hero than most, especially as a hardcore, or like a farming core, like a mid or a safe lane. So this is, as the onslaught goes out, he's okay. This is a very concerning start for Banka Cola in Game 3. No tower damage except from the catapult, but again, worth it for the Huskar kill. As there's the onslaught, the trample coming in as well. Marcy is there, but she has to go on the Visage, so they're going to have to go for the raise combos now, and that's going to work just fine. Except, oh no, he got popped by the... God, the Soul Assumption does so much damage, I thought he'd be fine. It's level 1 still. Ridiculous. Can he run down the Marcy with the Grave Chill, though? It looks like he should, unless he gets uked. He is getting badly uked. Oh no, Maloy, get his ass. The deny! Oh, wonderful play from D-Flash. Well done. The jukes and the deny. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Watcher goes down, but if the CK can get this trade, he got blocked by his own creep. He actually will not be able to get a crit either. Very unfortunate. Although the Primal's here, this is going to be another go. Is he going to be able to reach him? He's just short, but the Rift is up in 1 second. He should be able to pull him in. Actually, he will just use the stun to secure the kill? Oh, no, he did not Rift. He used the stun instead. Can he get vision? There it is. That's a much deeper dive than they were bargaining for. Now the TPs are coming in. Could be concerning. Yeah, it's DP. He TPs. Nice TP straight to the bottom tower. Well played. Wasting the DP.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
In the trees, Marcy is looking for the Visage. Maloy seems to know something's up. He's playing towards the right side suddenly now.
Look to their middle tower.
So Huskar shoves out mid, but AMB, after that failed TP rotation bottom, is back. He will push him out. Beast is here if she dives too hard. Yeah, I don't think this is... Even if he hits that stun, there's no play there. Actually, they just hit 6 in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Exo's popped mid. Beast gets silenced. He is in big trouble. Even if he wasn't silenced, he didn't have enough damage. Or, sorry, enough mana. Even with the stick, I think he'd be... Anyone might get enough, but that's free. As Huskar goes back to farm the Ancients more safely, Primal Beast not a particularly good hero at holding the lane with spam. You just get caught, and you get bursted. His mid tower is forfeit, but the Huskar is... He's not dying. That's the big thing. As she's... might walk up this hill. He's very low. If she finds him, he's in big trouble. Huskar, an extremely greedy play to walk down there rather than to the left. If he might die here. The ghosts are down, but the Crypt Swarm is up, and he is dead again. That's 3 deaths for that game in Game 3 so far. A huge 3K lead at 9 minutes for a return of AMB. As there goes the trample, but the rotation from the backside. Can they kill this SF first? They do. It's a pretty good trade if they kill the SF. And the Soul Assumption goes off. The Visage is still not dead. He's just going to keep running, and they get the kill. The Melee gets one before he gets out. That's some M-God shit right there. Big classic. As Silencer immediately TP's bottom. Are they going to go for a kill here? He has the Purge. Although, I mean, it's down now, but it'll be up by the time Silencer gets there for anything. But he TP'd there immediately like he was ready to plan something. If they're waiting for the Purge, or yeah, for the press the attack, it might be a while. So this seems very sketchy to me. Is he gonna go for the pull? No. I mean, this TP very straight. Really thought they had something planned there with that TP, but I guess he just wanted to sit behind his carry. Fair enough. This Huskar desperately trying to recover. Still no armlet. Still not really close to an armlet. As this lead continues to balloon for Alien Mana Banana. And the Visage Birds are finally up. He's level 6. He's gonna start cleaning out towers. But in the bottom lane, meanwhile, a big jump on the Silencer. Watcher's just dead, but the counter initiation from the 4-position Primal Beast. They're gonna get 2 for this. A 2-for-1 trade. And that is a double kill for Andy. Well done. Primal Beast was TPing before that even happened, it felt like. It was so fast. As yeah, indeed very funny. for him. Sacrifices his life. He has, what, 6 int? Yeah. And the tome as well. That'll give him his level 6. We'll start seeing the global silence come into play as the Visage Birds do what they do best and take down the top tower. You know what? The DP is hunting for the Primal Beast, it feels like. They don't see each other. I'm pretty sure they don't see each other, but now the Beast is here. He has the Onslaught and the Trample. The Huskar's going to back up. I think they need to run. Yeah, Beast is going to die here, it seems like, but it's a good trade, especially if he gets out. This DP is going way too far. And Alien Mana Banana is going to walk away slowly, very carefully. But the failed use of the Exorcism. Beast survives. And there's the Phantasm. She's still on the high ground. And the Global Silence comes out as well. Reality, she has the Yules, the very early Yules, but she's right by the outpost. Even if the Ghosts return, there's too many heroes here. Although there's support, but it's not going to be enough. The Exo expires. AMB is dead. Marcy is dead as well. D-Flash goes down. That's a 2 for 0. A very, very unfortunate usage of the Exorcism there by AMB. This lead from the 3K lead from very early on has already dwindled to just 1,000. And the XP as well, very good. I mean, Banka was getting out denied in the lane very hard. You look at the double digits, they're all on dire. And that will put them back in the mix for top XP pretty soon. As they're going to trade, looks like they're trading, although they are TPing AMB. I don't think they're going to, yeah, there's no way. He's just showing up to farm, okay. While they're doing that, LC is going to try to take bottom tower. Will they? It gets the DD. They're not going to rotate down here, I don't feel like. They're probably going to let it go. No TPs seem to be forthcoming. As Huskar continues, does he have his armlet? He's got to be on the courier. Yeah, it's right there. Armlet's on the courier. He's finally Huskar, and he's got the triple gauntlets, of course. He's a big, strengthy boy. He's only level 9, though. I mean, DP is almost 11. Concerning level difference. Those 2 deaths in mid really hurt him. As he dies to neutrals, I did not see it, but he died to the Ancients. Dat game, oh no. As Aeone also, both farming cores go down at the same time, and the Yules interrupts the TP on the Silencer. Watcher is in big trouble. Watcher is, wait for it, dead. That's 3 dead, including that game dying to the Ancients. Very unfortunate. He must have missed a toggle, which I believe it was, if I had to guess, it's probably because of this Thunderhide and his projectile. The range is fairly short. It's 300, but the projectile is very weird, and the animation is very weird as well. So it can come out and hit you when you don't expect it. And that's probably what happened here. Is he going to go for the drop? The double bird drop. Then the pulverize. Do they have enough damage where the TPs come in? Rainbow TPs coming in. It looks like this Primal Beast might be in trouble unless he TPs. As the Yules cancels Maloy's. I believe he TP'd there because he doesn't have it on him now. He's going to turn. He's going to get a kill, actually. A double kill for Maloy as he picks off B-God. B-God did not expect the turn by Maloy, but my man does not. If he runs away, he's not running away. That's the Maloy lifestyle right there.
Illusion.
And Huskar, please don't talk. Don't toggle. Don't toggle. I heard an EXO. I don't. What is he? I didn't see what happened because I was doing more admin stuff. But it looks like, yeah, they popped. They saw EXO was popped, and so immediately into the roach pit. Very cognizant by Banka. This game is really starting to turn. They smoke, but I don't think they're going to be in time for this. Huskar Burning Spear shred the Roche, and there's only 2 heroes heading this way. This is not enough to contest this Roche. They're looking for a pick-off, but I don't think they understand the situation here. As they see the Primal Beast, but Roshan falls, and they swiftly understand their situation and start to retreat. That first Aegis is something you would really prefer to have on if you're the SF team using that presence of the Dark Lord to get that early Roche. You would definitely rather have that, especially with the DP. But the Huskar sneaks it from out from under him as the Wraith Pact is completed by Maloy, the Wraith Pact. And now these team fights get really tough for AMB. The Exorcism spread damage is particularly vulnerable to being countered by Wraith Pact. And it looks like they're going to go for a trade on return of AMB, but this tower push top is way faster. The creeps have not even hit the tower yet in bottom tier 2. But they also probably can't teleport down here, and one by one, they would just get caught out and murdered. So I believe they're going to let this one go. Well, it's taken them quite a while. They're very nervous, but... And meanwhile, the top lane is going to get destroyed by Huskar and the Visage Birds. They are not respecting this push nearly enough as Rainbow TPs finally come back. This tower is taking a ton of damage. Will they get the rebound from the DP? Looks like they're going to let him go. But they still took nearly half the HP on this tier 3 tower. As SF continues to farm down here, but he is spotted. He draws the circle drawn by Primal Beast. They want to ignore the SF and stay in this jungle area. Not a bad idea. This is where you want to occupy, I feel like. Especially if you want to take the tier 2 mid. As they're going to look for a pick on this DP. Marcy's behind her, but and SF's a little further back. They pop the smoke. DP finds him. Oh, nice blink. I didn't even see the blink on AMB. That is a very judicious pickup. That is a second item blink before BKB or SNK. He went straight for the blink. That's because the blink, that's very unusual because blink on DP is usually a reaction to being so big and tanky you could just pop Exo and blink into their team and not die. This is a reactive blink. Very, very interesting. As they're looking for the jump, they want to jump this Visage with the combo, but I don't think they're going to be in range. He does have blink on LC, but I think they're worried about who's where. They don't know where the CK is too far away to really get there in time. Because CK, I believe, does not have a blink. He's going next, but not yet. Are they going to make a play? This Legion is very under-leveled. It's only level 9, same as the Skyrat, so he just does not do a lot of damage. They pop the Aegis, actually. Phantasm used. They pop the Aegis with the overwhelming odds, and Huskar's going to chill, it looks like. As the Onslaught is sort of in place, just clearing some trees. There's the duel. There's the Skywrath ulti. Will the Mystic Flare kill him in time? He's still alive. Can the Exo get him? It does. No Aegis. That game is down. Antisocial also down. Napkin falls on the LC as well. Maloy gets popped by the Skywrath, and the TP out from A&E. Will they cancel? Whew, he is out of there. And no cancel on the Skywrath either. He had no Yules. I don't know if he was very close to being in range, but he did not have the Yules regardless. A nice tower defense. They were waiting for that for so long. They got the, I think, like a very impressive, oh, Watcher's going to get caught out here. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but he wanted to go for a kill with the birds, I suppose, but he's going to get caught out by the DP Blink. And right-click down, and it's a mega kill streak for Alien Mana Banana. Man, what time? It's 18 minutes. I still have the damn last hits on. All right, come on. Here we go. Yeah, DP is right up there with SF, which is very impressive because SF is a flash farm and DP is definitely not. But Alien Mana Banana is having an excellent game. Oh, they're going to meet the blink in. They see them with the ward. If CK gets out, that's very good because now they know absolutely where that ward is. And they only lost the support for it. That's not, I mean, you don't love it, but it's not bad. You'll take that because having that ward there, not dewarded, especially for how long it's been. It's only got a minute and a half left, basically. Only losing a 4 position, you'll take that for sure. Meanwhile, Huskar at the top, I mean, he's not getting to do Huskar stuff this game, as he's going to get ganked by this roaming duo. He's not playing careful enough, as he's going to get dueled. Mystic Flare, dead. That's 28 duel damage for the LC. Huskar has no business not turning around and walking away after that last wave. He got very greedy there, and that combo, they know that combo is live, and it's going to hit him every time. But they're going to counter-initiate, actually. Do they know this is happening? He has Blink on LC, and he gets it off, actually. This is, yeah, they need to back up. That was very ill-timed. You have to, I believe you have to have the Chaos Bolt in the air when you rift. I don't know if the range was long enough, but, and yeah, the Blink just arrived. If they had the Blink, that goes perfectly, but they went about, if he had it 10 seconds faster, that would have been a free kill. Huskar's continuing to fall further and further behind. A&E is having a solid game on his Chaos Knight, but that game is really struggling, like without his BKB. And he went Sanj first and then BKB, so it's going to be even further delayed. This is very troublesome. It's going to be like the same time as the Marcy BKB. Like, they're about the same. I mean, she's a little closer, but she's also support. As Huskar's going to run in, he's going to get caught again, and he's just destroyed by the Mystic Flare. And the Exorcism is popped, although I don't think it was even necessary. Still, you see the Huskar, you know his timing is all important. So even if you lose tempo from popping that Exo, who cares? It's you make sure you get the kill. It's a good call. The creeps are a little far out. I believe they should be able to get this tier 2, though. No Huskar, 15 seconds. Still so far away from his BKB. Although DP has hers. And when she has the Exo next, it's going to make her very dangerous. They have two... Look at this is very interesting. Look at this. They have two extremely defensive wards in their own jungle for Alien Mana Banana. So they actually see these guys. And they see the Phantasm as well. This is a very curious, like, double ward spot, but it's going to pay off if they can get a duel here. Although it looks like they want to play a little more conservatively. They don't have a smoke, it appears. Although actually Marcy does, but the lane's pushing out top, I see. And this tower's even lower. It's down to like a quarter HP. Despite suffering some pretty severe losses and their Huskar being incredibly underfarmed, Banka Cola is still only 3k down, back to that original 9-minute mark number. It feels like they should be further down, but they're exploiting the map very well. Melee with the birds, the Huskar farming jungle, and in the bottom lane, oh hello, we have another duel. Mystic Flare, Primal Beast is just dead. That is a free combo, and especially in this game, there's no purges, no saves of any kind. That combo is free every time. As there's two cores in the trees here. I wonder if they think about going on this, they're going to be very disappointed to find out there's the entire team except for SF is here. No, they're just going to chill out. Very interesting. They're circling the triangle on Alien Mana Banana. I believe they think something's there. Or yeah, they're going to actually scan Roche too on Banka Cola. But it just respawned and no one's in there. As they stomp the birds, it feels like they're testing to see how many heroes are out here, and it's too many for these two, for sure. Although, Beast is he's going to pop Fanta. This is a classic Banka Cola play. This is so not worth it. Like, unless if he sends them to farm, that's okay. I really thought they were going to go for a blink kill there. And the mass pings come out, and they all rotate, and they're already gone. And the wave is clear. Banka. These guys are a lot of fun. That draws space away. And they think everybody TP'd out, but the Primal Beast is also still here. And he has the blink as well. So he has the blink onslaught, which, you know, you would, like, there's a school of thought where people say that, like, Primal Beast, you don't need, Blink is redundant because you already have an initiation tool. It's Onslaught, but Blink Onslaught is a lot better than just Onslaught, I'll tell you that. And he's going to Onslaught the wave, and it's dead. And they're shoving out waves. I mean, this is some Banka stuff. They're behind. In the rare situations where this team feels like they're behind, they go to the full map spread greed and just get every cent out of the map. And despite having a much worse farming team, they're holding pace on net worth. They're even going to take a tower trade here, as it looks like they're going to go Roche, yeah. And that goes down. SF gets the second Aegis out of the game. No Aegis for Huskar, although honestly, it doesn't feel like it would help that much. But Huskar, they're ready to fight now. Huskar's BKB is flying out. He's got the axe, he's got the hammer. Just needs the recipe. And it is on the way. And this is an interesting build too. This is a counter to like an anti-DP, anti-Skywrath build. It's this Mage Slayer plus the Blink and the Armlet instead of the Echo Saber. I like this a lot. This is something you would really only do against this kind of lineup, but it makes sense. Probably better than Echo here. Beast, he misses the Marcy with the stun, although I don't think they were going for a kill anyway. Still, I mean, it would be nice to hit it, right? And bottom tier, they get both towers, actually. A very slow reaction coming out from Alien Mana Banana. Although CK is very close to the enemy team. Are they going to pop their smoke? They pop the smoke, and he immediately blinks away. Well done. It is... See, did they have vision there? I believe... Oh, he blinked away. Oh dear, that is a CK BKB pop, but the LC blinked away into a very disadvantageous position as he's gonna get onslaughted, and the LC's dead, but Beast went straight for the Skywrath. Beast is almost dead, but he's gonna live. It's a double kill for A&E. These very disjointed, weird fights that Banka Cola are so exceptional at, once again pay off, and they get the D ward too. I still don't know how A&E saw him coming up. That's crazy. Well, what a, I mean, I guess it was, he may have just been blinking for farm, but it felt like a great read. Still, they're not addressing the elephant in the room. It is the big shadow man. He is very large, and they see this Chaos Knight, it seems. Is he gonna try to ult on top of him? Oh, but he gets the blink out. Beautiful by A&E. He just... He could have, I mean, he very easily could have gone for this camp right here. Like, that would not be an unreasonable play there, but bada bing, bada boom. Nailed it. And now I believe, did they see it? I'm not sure. Although he's gonna go on the Huskar. Huskar gets feared, he's just dead. The shard on the SF combined with his massive amount of physical damage, and the Huskar just dies in the middle of the lane. There's not even any vision. He's just hanging out in the middle of the lane, like way behind the creep wave, which is all the way over here, and he just gets murdered by the Shadow Feed. Ah, poor guy. Well, I mean, they're still pushing. I mean, look at this. This tower, it's not a lot of damage, but I mean, they're already hitting tier 3s. Top one's very low as well. I mean, Banka is just splitting the map exceptionally. And that means that they're not really getting any use out of this Aegis. I mean, he's had this Aegis for 3 minutes. They took a 1-for-2 tower trade. That was all they got. And a kill on the Huskar. So it looks like he's gonna onslaught and then blink. To clear the wave and then blink out. Very nice. Although this tower's still dead. That is... You can do that one time in a game. If you do it again, they're gonna be ready for it. Like, Marcy will rebound on top of you and you just die before you get the blink off. Still, I mean, 1k gold lead. This game is so tight. It could, I mean, truly go either way. I think the deciding factor here will probably be, I mean, you see all the blinks that both these teams are getting, even on heroes that aren't, you wouldn't consider them like 100% hard blink buyers like Primal Beast or like CK, even DP, how early she got it. It's this mobility that they're concerned with, and it's going to be the deciding factor in this game, I think. This LC almost has her BKB as well. They're just kind of hanging out on this hill. They have the vision, so they're protecting the ward, but it doesn't look like they want to commit for the mid-tier 2 just yet. As Melo continues to chip, we took a look at this and I said it took a little damage. It was like 54 HP, down to 1742. I mean, these birds are just going to keep chipping if they don't do something about this. And the rebound is going to miss. The inner fire will push her back. He's not going to jump, though. And did somebody cancel it? I believe I saw a TP canceled. Am I wrong about that? Did somebody cancel their TP back? It looked like it, but no, I guess not. I thought I saw someone cancel their TP. Chaos Knight has this as well. So they're bringing everyone back. The tier 3 damage is just too much from this Shadow Feed. Look at the chunks. Good grief. And with the press the attack. Oh, he does have the halberd now on the Huskar, though. And there's no, I mean, he's got his BKB or his Aegis for 5 seconds, and they are gonna split. And they know about it. they were timing that Aegis out, and they just could not catch up to it. It was too difficult of an initiation. As Maloy nearly takes the bottom tier 3. These birds are so annoying. CK is still sitting here, by the way. He has been here the entire time that engagement in the top tier 3 is going on. He's just chilling. And they're gonna send back, it looks like the DP, and that's not a target he can really... Him plus the birds could kill some heroes. Is he going to go for this? This would be extremely greedy. Is he going to go for it? He really wants to. He's going. But the whole team is starting to arrive. And the BKB is off. And CK is... Yeah, he's got a BKB TP. As meanwhile, D-Flash takes down the Primal Beast in the river. CK is out. The BKB trade there favorable for Banka Cola, and they got EXO out as well, but it's a 1 for 0 on heroes at least. As, yeah, she's trying to hunt down the birds with her Exo Ghost, but they're just, the flying vision, or flying pathing is just too much. They're just going to chill in the trees and then finish off this tier 3 whenever the creeps come back. Oh, they tried to, Meloy nearly canceled that TP with the birds. That would have, I don't know if I don't think it would have been a kill with just these 2 heroes, but it would have been extremely annoying. As, God, they're just sitting in the trees hanging out. Look at this. Suskar's just chilling. Not a care in the world. They have a ward down here, but they would, of course, they wouldn't predict that he'd be hiding way back here. Although he's not, that means he's not going to see the LC. Okay, he's CP back. Got it. So that's, I mean, he's going to dodge a bullet there, but it's still a 3K lead for Alien Mana Bananas team. As they continue to cut waves and farm the other half of the map. It must be so frustrating to deal with because this is very excellently done. Not just the Visage, but the other heroes as well. As BKB is popped top, and he doesn't get anything out of it. I mean, it's about to run out, and he needs to be very careful. He almost timed the rebound perfectly, but he messed it up. Now the global silence comes out, and Huskar's in, but he has no BKB. He needs to get out of here. The duel comes out, and yeah, Huskar's dead. SF is just chunking the Visage, but his BKB is wearing out as well. The Invis, there is no detection. Primal Beast cleans up Napkin, and that is a 2 for 1 so far. AMB has no Exo. He's Yules. He is in big trouble. He could not get the blink off. He's going to get surrounded and punched down. And he's dominating. And the game is turning again. As Banka Cola suddenly reclaim. They're going to be able to reclaim so much of the map off this. Get the entire top half. Get the runes. There is a bottle on. Is there a bottle on? No, of course not on Huskar. No. He's going Ags now. He's still, like, his item progression's not great, but Aloy is making up for it with his wonderful farm on Visage in the 3 position. He's got 14K. He's the 4th highest net worth in the game, and he is doing a ton of work. He's got an AC now. God. And meanwhile, no one can touch, at the top of the net worth charts, no one can touch this SF. He's got a butterfly. That's, I don't know about this because, I mean, they have like the CK or whatever, but it doesn't feel like physical damage is his biggest problem, or like right clicks in particular. Don't feel like a huge problem for him right now. And he's gonna get the fear on the Primal Beast, and that is a ton of damage. I think he's just dead. Oh yeah, FCR with a freebie there on the Beast. He's gonna go Invid. This is so unnecessarily risky. He's just gonna chill. He can walk away. I mean, any sentry there, and that's their carry dead. And he's just chilling. They have such a great read on that. A Phantasm has popped in. One of them is run by the outpost, so they know. And here comes the LC. He's got the duel off, but I don't know if he has enough damage to... Yeah, he doesn't have enough damage to burst through this Visage. He's going to die if he's not careful. He's very low, but the Mystic Flares come out. Multiple Mystic Flares. CK has... He's going to BKB TP. He should be fine. The Silencer, though, is not. And he's going to get Yules, knocked down, Exorcism, Silence, the whole shebang bang. He's dead as well. It's 2 for none. As Alien Mana Banana strikes back after that mid fight. Oh, they're going to go on this Huskar now. He's in big trouble. They did not expect this play. A beautiful rotation immediately by FCR. The Huskar was not in any sense expecting that. Wasn't even prepared for it, but is he expecting this? Here comes the trample, and the, oh my god, the pulverize. No one's expecting anything. They just made the same play that was made against them, and it worked, but the CK might pay for it this time. Yeah, he's in big trouble. The duel's back up. He is dead. That's more damage, 140. As 4 dead on Banka Cola. And they're going to keep pushing. No Exo for, 90 seconds, but just a entertaining series of events, I'll put it that way. As he's taunting him. Oh, taunting in place. Now here comes the onslaught. Hey, and he's just getting. Nice. As Visage respawns, and yeah, he's going Aeon Disc. That makes that makes a ton of sense. This dual burst is very, very powerful this game, especially with the Mystic Flare. But I mean, SF at this point too is basically just a right-click Mystic Flare with like 2 hits. He does about the same amount of damage. Ridiculous. I mean, still only a 4K lead. The 31-19 kill advantage does not tell how close this game is. I mean, even after taking that bad fight, 4 for 1. I mean, they're still barely down. So much good split pushing going on. Aeon Disc is up for Visage. I wonder if they're going to go on Aeon Disc on anyone else. I mean, even heroes that you wouldn't expect it normally, like Huskar. Like, maybe. That's a Refresher Orb on the Silencer. Oh, boy. He went 4-stab Refresher. He's actually pretty far 5 position. He's really farmed. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, if you look at this Marcy, she's only got like 7,500 now. He's 1,500 ahead of her. As the Roche does come up, they don't even need EXO for it this time. Banka Cole is playing on the other side of the map. They know they can't contest. And the lead's going to go way back up because it's Refresher Shard, but there it is. Aegis to the SF. Refresher Shard for the DP. Yeah, as you would expect. And they get the tier 3 with just crit. No one defended this, actually. There were 2 catapults just murdering the tower, and nobody came back. As the Primal Beast will intuitively blink backwards from that, not trample, onslaught. Yeah. As he was worried about this happening, but they were just a little farther away. He's got a BKB too. Is that 9 seconds? It is 8. Okay. Yeah, they used it in the last fight. That's right. As DP is still stuck down here defending, but she has bots, so she could get to this fight if it pops off. The Visage is just trying to keep her pinned in place as long as he can. He almost has a he really needs this shard. I think this is it's not only very powerful, it's also just very annoying. It has a very strong impact, I think, on your enemies in the game. Like, they just it pisses you off to see this motherfucker like drop down and become invulnerable. As they might catch him here. He's very exposed. Elsie's looking for him. Can he find him? He's going to go back in the trees. There's no ward over there. No Tinker ward. And CK thought about going on Marcy, but that's a tough sell. I mean, she's right there. He really wants this kill. They see each other. He blinks away. They're dancing, baby. It takes 2 to tango, though. And they are going to split again. But Maloy should have probably recognized that, yeah, he's in big trouble now. With all those movements in the area, yeah, Gravekeeper's not up, would not help him. The duel is out. Oh, but he does not get duel damage because of the Aeon Disc. Nice. He does die, though. And it did force him to come to the bottom half of the map because, holy crap, look at the top half of the world. There's so much red. There's sentries, there's wards, there's sentries, there's more sentries. They're very comfortable playing on the top half right now. They are fairly confident there's no vision. It's 50 seconds, no Visage. What can they get? They have the Aegis for another 3 minutes. I mean, they're going to try to force a buyback, it looks like. CK is farming in a very dangerous spot. He has TP, but is he going to go for a backline? This is so... Oh, he's going to go cut the wave. Okay. But Exo's popped, and I believe there's no creeps left. But Exo was used. How long until this back... Can they get the tower before backdoor kicks in? They will. And there's still no backdoor. There it is. But the SF's chunking through backdoor along with the Exo Ghost. It doesn't matter as they just hammer this barracks. He tried to cut the wave. He thought he was making a clever play, but actually they could just destroy the barracks with backdoor still on. And they just walk away. Oh, an unfortunate mistake, I think, there from Banka Cola, thinking they could cut the wave and stop the racks from falling, but it just doesn't matter. As CK is very exposed, but he sees the SF. He has Blink. He's not using it. He's being very cautious here. And here comes the Blink in. Global Silence used. The Legion Commander's already dead, as the SF is very low, too. The Aegis is popped. LC buys back, but he's very far away, TPing to the top outpost. And SF respawns. He has BKB, and the Huskar just has to flee. But he has the halberd. He's got a lot of evasion, and they're going to have to be very careful how they pursue. LC is respawning, and he's running this way, but the Primal Beast just explodes. But the Huskar is dead. And the LC's coming in. He has his BKB still. He has a duel ready. And there's the duel onto the Visage. Is he gonna... He's gonna be fine. No, he's getting chunked. And he's dead. SF again, they could not kill the Shadow Fiend. He was so close to dead. But they just could not finish him off. And now he's full HP with the Satanic. And they are in extreme trouble. This may be GG.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
There's nothing stopping Team A and B. They're going to go for the Megas. They don't know the buyback situation, but there are no buybacks. As CK goes in and gets feared immediately and just chunked down. Instant buyback, but that was very unusual. Did not have Phantasm up yet. 5 seconds left. I believe they're just horsing around because this game is very over. Dire has Mega Creeps. There's no buybacks. And 2 heroes are dead for 30 seconds. This has to be the game. They're going to play it out, but I mean, he went in, but these raises are going to shred the illusions. Actually, they get the kill on the LC still. They're stalling, but I don't think they have enough time. The Huskar's back, but this H tap HP. As they die, they global silence, but yeah, they're just going to chunk the racks with the SF. This is over. And that is a G. I believe that is GG. Yeah, there it is. GG is called by Maloy. And Alien Mana Banana is the #1 seed in the bracket. XD is called as well by FCR. Well played series. Very close, but AMB barely squeaks it out. We are going to our other streams. I will be on Mel's stream. If you check the Discord in the description, I will be casting there with her, co-casting rather. She will be the main caster. Check the Discord in the description if you would like to continue to follow the series. We will be going to the semifinals, and Alien Mana Banana will get to pick their opponent. So we'll see what happens. See you soon.